Ladies and gentlemen, dragi rojaki and rojakinje, good evening and welcome to this evening's program in commemoration of the 30th anniversary of Slovenian independence. As we gather again virtually for yet another celebration, we reflect on how the Slovenian community has been significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. When we started planning and envisioning the 30th anniversary celebrations several years ago, we had visions of large gatherings, music, dancing, as big a celebration that anyone could ever imagine. A very different program than we had planned or hoped for, but we are thankful that we are still able to celebrate as a community, united in culture, history, and community. Today, Slovenians around the world are marking perhaps the greatest milestone to date in Slovenian history. The 30th anniversary of Slovenian independence is an achievement like no other, one that all Slovenians around the world and those of Slovenian heritage have a piece of, one that we can all claim participation in by means of culture and nationality. We all have a piece of Slovenian history because we are all a living part of its past, its present, and ultimately its future. While small in size, Slovenia is sizable in all other facets. Slovenia offers great cultural traditions, heritage, and diversity. It is through decades and a lifetime of developing our customs in language, music, folklore, literature, and more, Slovenia has blossomed into a cohesive and united nation that emulates the very nature of what it means to be a Slovenian. The love and desire that both we as individuals and as the Slovenian nation have to preserve and build upon our identity is the very core of our zeitgeist. Over the past month, Slovenian organizations across Canada have participated in the Spotlight on Slovenians, To smo mi, Kanadski Slovenci project, organized and spearheaded by VSKO, in celebration of our 30th anniversary. While from different provinces and cities, all these videos, these communities have one thing in common. We are all Slovenian. Our love of culture and heritage is what drives us. It is at the very core of our identity. These videos have showcased each respective community's desire to keep Slovenian traditions and culture alive. On behalf of VSKO, Slovenski kulturni odbor, I would like to thank all of you personally for participating and your efforts and dedication to the project. I would like to thank Slovenians from across Canada, Slovenia, Austria, Germany, Argentina, Australia, the United States, and many other countries for bringing us into your homes and being part of the project by viewing the amazing video presentations. Yesterday, on June 24th, the Slovenian flag was risen at Toronto City Hall to mark the 30th anniversary of Slovenian independence. Even in times of uncertainty due to the pandemic, Slovenia stood proud and tall in the heart of Toronto, proving that culture and nationality can and will persevere. Although celebrations for Slovenski Dan and the 30th anniversary of Slovenian independence this year are small and subdued, our culture, heart, and pride remain stronger than ever. In Canada, we have a strong and vibrant community. Our sense of nationalism to Slovenian culture and land are true and sincere, and unmatched on even the biggest of scales and most national of stages. We, as Slovenians, are forever connected. Culture, history, and community. United for Slovenia, we stand together. Dear Slovenia, congratulations on 30 years of independence. Draga Slovenija, iskrene čestitke ob 30. obletnice osamosvojitve.
It is with great pleasure that I join with the Slovenian community here in Canada and around the world in celebration of the Republic of Slovenia Independence Day. Today we celebrate the establishment of the Republic of Slovenia. It is a time for Slovenian Canadians to connect with their culture and celebrate their heritage. While this year's celebration will look a little different from years prior, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it is still an opportunity for Canadians of all backgrounds to gain a deeper appreciation for the Slovenian culture. Canada is truly a multicultural nation, made stronger and more resilient by our diversity. In celebrating this occasion, let us reflect on many contributions that Slovenian Canadians have made and continue to make to the multicultural fabric of our society. To all of those celebrating, please accept my best wishes for a memorable Republic of Slovenia Independence Day.
Dragi Slovenci v Kanadi in prijatelji Slovenije, lepo pozdravljeni na ta posebni dan, ko praznujemo 30. Slovenski dan državnosti. As the current chargé d'affaires at the Embassy of Slovenia in Ottawa, it is my great honor and privilege to address you for this year's celebrations of Slovenia Day. Today we celebrate Slovenia. Our country marks this Statehood Day as a mature and responsible member of the international community. We are currently in the final stages of the preparations to assume our second presidency of the Council of the European Union, which will start in exactly 6 days from today. I'm confident that Slovenia will again master this task with distinction. Again this year, we're unfortunately forced to celebrate differently, not in person. Yet celebrations nonetheless offer an opportunity to gather virtually and celebrate and reflect Slovenia's 30th birthday. To mark this special day, the Embassy, jointly with several Slovenian associations and individuals across Canada, helped to arrange that the Slovenian flag will be raised and fly high in almost all provinces, from east to the west. In addition, some of Canada's great monuments and landmarks will be illuminated in the colors of the Slovenian flag. For this, I wish to express my gratitude to everyone who contributed their part in these efforts. Slovenian community in Canada was monumental in the support for the independence efforts in 1991 and has ever since helped to boost Slovenia's relations with Canada in business, culture, science, sports, education, and other fields. I would like to thank each and every Slovenian in Canada, your parents and grandparents, for your rallying behind the Slovenian aspirations for independence and for your contributions to foster the great friendship between the two nations since then. Želim vam vesel dan državnosti in hvala, da ga praznujete za nami po celotni Kanadi. I hope next year, or perhaps even later this year, we will again be able to gather in a room to celebrate, like we Slovenians are known for. I wish everyone a happy Slovenia Day. Thank you and hvala.
Friends, I'd like to wish Ontario's Slovenian community a very happy day as you celebrate 30 years of Slovenians' independence. Ontario is home to a strong and growing Slovenian community that have played a vital role in our province's success. I want to recognize and thank them for their efforts throughout this pandemic to support each other, their community, and our province. Thank you for everything you do to make Ontario a better place. God bless.
Hi, this is Kinga Surma, your MPP for Etobicoke Centre. I would like to congratulate every Slovene Canadian with the 30th anniversary of Slovenia's independence. Slovene Canadians for many generations have been an integral part of the multi-ethnic fabric of our province and one of the major drivers of the sports, scientific, and cultural breakthroughs putting Canada in the international spotlight. I want to thank Slovene Canadians in my riding of Etobicoke Centre for their resilience and perseverance, helping their community and others during very challenging times during the pandemic. Happy Statehood Day.
zlatio modro nebo, takrat se v dušo mladost povane, takrat je spet se, kot je bilo. Ko pa se vrne tja na Gorinsko, se orosijo moje oči, oči in rojstna hiša več ne sameva, polno spominov spet oživi, ko vjutru sonce gore obsije in svetli žarki zlatijo nebo. Takrat se v dušo mladost povrne, takrat je spet vse, kot je bilo. Takrat je bilo.
My name is John Doma. I'm the Honorary Consul General in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is with great privilege for me to be able to today offer Čestitka to 30 years of independence from the land of my parents, Slovenia. Its amazing people have collectively created an identity of hardworking, industrious nation in a very short period of time. The nation, known for its entrepreneurship in science and engineering, having individuals achieving world-class status in sporting events and award-winning gastronomy, to name a few. Its culture supports a friendly and safe atmosphere. It is ranked as one of the safest countries in the world to visit, and I encourage you to visit. Slovenia is continuing to work to preserve the environment through its green technology and a sustainable lifestyle. So that's why, Slovenia, I wish you the best and continued success, and look forward to celebrating many more anniversaries in the future. Thank you.
Spoštovani, it is an honor to address you all at this time when Slovenian nation, celebrates 30th anniversary of independence. We can't ignore the fact that Slovenia has very long and rich history as peoples. Not only we existed in the last 30 years, we as peoples are going back so many centuries. One of the most significant milestones in our history among many is the work of Primož Trublar, who wrote our first alphabet. That was in the 15th century. This was also the time when nations of Europe recognized us not only as peoples, but also as peoples with great intellectual capacity. From those times until our independence in 1991, Slovenians, although subordinate to many nations, never accepted the idea to be assimilated into more powerful nations. The evidence of this patriotism is also very much visible today, here, thousands of kilometers away from Slovenia. Because of the economical reasons, for most, many Slovenians from underdeveloped regions of Slovenia did look for places where hard work will be more rewarded, and they did find one in Canada. It is also a very known fact that all Slovenians in 150 years of Canadian history did not only contributed to work economy significantly, they did support many in Slovenia as well. Slovenians are proud and very hard-working people, successful in many fields. Above all, the biggest quality that they possess is that they never forgot their traditions, language, or culture. This fact was also very much pronounced when Slovenia was battling for international recognition in 1991. In those critical times, Canadian Slovenians everywhere across this country did hold Slovenian flag very high and with pride. Special thanks also goes to those who, in addition to the involvement financially and organizationally, contributed that the independence campaign was so successful. Based on our history, I'm confident the 21st century will bring us long-lasting existence and prosperity because our fundamentals are strong and enduring. In Canada, from Vancouver to Montreal, Slovenian flag was raised today. And in Toronto, CN Tower lights were reflecting magnificent colors of Slovenian flag. That is all in recognition of Slovenian independence. What a magnificent celebration. Slovenia is a proud nation. Slovenians everywhere are proud people. Dear Slovenians everywhere, happy 30th anniversary Slovenia. Long live Slovenia, and long live Slovenian community in Canada. Thank you.
Greetings. It is a great pleasure and honor for me to be a part of the 30th anniversary celebrations of the independence of Slovenia. Slovenia became a country in 1991, 30 years ago, which is really not that long ago. Coincidentally, 1991 was the year that I first got elected to political office, where I spent 8 terms as a city councillor. I can remember so many Slovenian flag raisings on the podium of Toronto City Hall, where Slovenian and Canadian dignitaries stood in celebration of Slovenian nationhood. They were great events. Regrettably, this year we cannot do that in person, but nonetheless, City Hall staff continue to raise the Slovenian flag, and we get to experience and see it on our screens. We look forward to the day of being together once again in a Canadian setting, celebrating our country of origins, Slovenia. Flag-raising events are important. I remember the ones at City Hall, when we looked over from the City Hall podium over a growing Toronto, cranes in the air, interesting architecture, tall business buildings, lots of activity going on. And you know what we can say with confidence? Slovenians have made a strong contribution to life in Toronto in so many areas. In business, education, government, construction, manufacturing, sports, culture, Slovenians have been there. I've bumped into Slovenians in every aspect of civic life and proudly say that Slovenian Canadians have punched above our weight. We have a great Canadian-Slovenian story to tell. We are informed and formed by values, hard values of work, humility of purpose, a strong sense of community and the common good, determination and resiliency, values that have come from long roots of our people over centuries in Slovenia. And so, while Slovenia can seem far away, Slovenian Canadians appreciate the long roots, those dolge korenine that bind us here with friends, family, and country back home. To our Slovenian friends and family, we say, we are with you in your pride as a country, especially in this special birthday as your 30th. We are proud of what you have accomplished. And when Slovenian Canadians go there, what we hear, we're proud of as well. We hear that Slovenia is so beautiful, so green, so clean, so safe, so friendly, and so much history. We are proud as Slovenians of the diaspora, of Slovenia as a country, as a vital part of the European Union, as a democratic country with free and fair elections and a strong economy and a vibrant culture. Slovenia has taken its place in the family of nations. Not bad for a country that is only 30 years old. The only thing missing right now is our ability to visit and receive visitors now because of the pandemic. We miss those visits back and forth for cultural reasons, for business, for family. Keeping and building those connections is a part of being Slovenians in the diaspora. We look forward to the end of the pandemic and to renewed visits to our homeland and from Slovenia to Canada. All of us have something to show off. So I raise a toast to Slovenia on the occasion of your 30th year of independence. Živio! And may we have 30 times 30 anniversaries of celebration in the future of success and community. Thank you very much.
Sun
zelena dežela me prevzame, ko vozim po cesti do Ljubljane. Tu imam ljubezen, tukaj sem doma. Posod sem bil čisto sam.
Dragi rojaki, dragi rojakinje, as we conclude tonight's virtual program in celebration of Slovenian Statehood Day and the 30th anniversary of Slovenian independence, we invite you all to join us for a virtual toast. When the program concludes, please open your browser to the CN Tower EarthCam Tower View, where you will see the CN Tower illuminated in the colors of the Slovenian flag. Raise a glass and toast to the momentous milestone of the 30th anniversary of independence and the celebration of Slovenian statehood.
Pil sem pesmi in lagal, tuje ženske v zvezde koval. Iskal sem to da zaman, srcu je le tisti, ki ga pozna. Ta zelena dežela me prevzame, ko vozim po cesti do Ljubljane. Tu imam ljubezen, tukaj sem doma. Pogled me sabo, tako me gane, na oko zarosi in utripe ujame. Solza pravi srcu, da sem tukaj doma. Tukaj doma. Doma rojaku stisnem roko in mi reče, nisi sam. Ti si naš in mi smo tvoji, ne hodi več tukaj. Ta zelena dežela me prevzame, vozim po cesti do Ljubljane. Tu imam ljubezen, tukaj sem doma. Pogled na sabo, tako me gane, na oko zarosi in utripe ujame. Solza pravi srcu, da sem tukaj doma. Le tega se kupiti ne da, ker sem jaz tukaj doma. Le tega se kupiti ne da, ker sem jaz tukaj doma. Tukaj doma. Tukaj doma.